Hello everyone, I am Arpit Dhanos Matthews and today we are going to discuss present perfect continuous tense. In our last lecture, we have discussed on present simple tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. So today we are taking the fourth form of present tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. So basically, what is present perfect continuous tense? As you can see, the sentence, he has been delivering pizza for many years. He has been delivering pizza for many years. So the sentence is simply saying that the person is delivering pizza for many years and he is doing his work until now. And he is doing his work until now. So present perfect continuous tense is showing time expression. It could be duration in the point of the time, it could be period of the time. Okay, so present perfect continuous tense always shows the time expression. In the sentence, he has been delivering pizza for many years, so he is continuous doing his job, and until now he is doing his job. So basically, what is present perfect continuous tense? Here we have a sentence and we are classifying our sentence, that is, I have been traveling. I have been traveling. And here the subject of the sentence is I pronoun, and then have is our auxiliary verb, or we can say it's a helping verb. And then be auxiliary verb in past participle and have in the present tense. And then base form of verb plus ing. So basically the structure of present perfect continuous tense is subject, then auxiliary verb, then auxiliary verb in past participle, and then base form of verb plus ing. So basically, have you noticed one thing, that it is a combination of two tense. It is a combination of two tense. One is perfect tense and second is continuous tense. In perfect tense, we are using has and have as a helping verb. In the same manner, we are using here have and has as a helping verb. In the continuous tense, we use main verb with ing form, and in the present perfect continuous tense, we are just using same thing. We are using base form, that is verb plus ing. So here, basically, we are fulfilling two conditions, which is we are fulfilling the perfect condition and we are fulfilling continuous condition. So we can say in another word that present perfect continuous tense is the combination of two tense. One is continuous and second is perfect. Okay, here the classification of the sentence in present perfect continuous tense. So basic thing is auxiliary verb, it could be has and have, it's related to its subject, and the main form is verb plus ing and be as a past participle. Let's discuss something. Here we have positive subject, negative and interrogating one. Okay, in the positive sentence, look at the example. Okay, here we have example, he has been playing football for 2 hours. He has been playing football for 2 hours. So here our subject is he, and then we are using helping verb. Okay, and if we have singular subject, then we will use singular helping verb, that is has. Okay, so according to the condition, we are using has helping verb, he has, and then being is the most important part to classify any perfect continuous tense. Okay, he has been playing, and then verb is first form plus ing, playing football for 2 hours. So here we have object football, we have subject he, then helping verb has, and being verb is first form and object, and then time expression, Okay, basically in present perfect continuous tense, we know it about its time expression. Okay, basically we use present perfect continuous tense to express the time. Okay, it could be point of the time, it could be period of the time. So here the sentence is showing period of the time. Okay, in the last the sentence is saying for last 2 hours, for last 2 hours. Okay, so the meaning of the sentence is he has been playing football for 2 hours and continue until now. He is playing right now. Okay, he started his work 2 hours before. He started his work, or we can say he started playing 2 hours before. But until now he is playing. Until now he is playing. He has been playing football for 2 hours. So here this is the sentence of present perfect tense, and this is positive sentence. Now come to the negative one. He has not been playing football for 2 hours. So here we are repeating the same example. Okay. So in the example we have he subject, and according to singular subject we use has helping verb. Then not in third position, and then we are repeating the same formula. Okay. And then at the last the time expression, which is period of the time. Okay. If we don't know exact time when we started the work, then we will use period of the time. Okay. When we know about the right time when he started the work, we use since word, not the for. Okay. For is used for period of the time and since is used for point of the time. Okay. In our lecture we will discuss about since and for word. Okay. In interrogative sentence, as we know, to make any interrogative sentence with helping verb, we just use helping verb first to begin the sentence. Okay. So here we are doing the same thing. Helping verb, we are putting helping verb at the beginning of the sentence, then we are repeating the same formula. Has, he. Okay. According to subject, we are using helping verb. Our subject is he and our helping verb is also singular. Then being and verb is first form and object and then time expression. And don't forget to use interrogation marks. Okay. So here we have an example in 3 forms: positive one, negative one and interrogative one. Now come, let's discuss some example related to present perfect continuous tense. So here we have some example. I have been studying for 3 hours. I have been studying for 3 hours. Actually, in the first sentence, I don't know the right time when I started my study. Okay, I don't know the right time. It could be 12, it could be 11, but I am not sure. So here I am using for the period of the time. Okay, if I know the time when I started my work, then I will use since word, not the not. I have been studying for 3 hours. So here we are fulfilling the formula conditions, that is I, and with the I we use only have. Okay, and then been and verb is first form and then time expression. We will discuss all the formula in the lesson. Okay, don't worry about it. I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. So here the point to be noted is the subject knows the right time. The subject knows the right time when he started to watching TV. So here the same formula is repeating, but the new thing is here we are using since word and we know the exact time. Okay, I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. Okay, I started to watch TV from 7 p.m. and until now I am watching TV. Okay, I am in continuous form. Tara has been feeling well for 2 weeks. Okay, Tara is a name, it's a singular name, and with the singular name we use singular helping verb. Tara hasn't been feeling well for 2 weeks. So here we don't know the exact time, so we are using period of the time, and for the period of the time we are using for. Now come to the Tara. Next, in the next sentence, Tara hasn't been visiting us since March. Okay, we know when we last time catch the Tara. We know that when we last time catch the Tara. So here I know the right time when I made to Tara. So here I am using since word. Tara hasn't been visiting us since March. I know the date, I know the month. He has been playing football for a long time. We are fulfilling the condition, okay? And then we are using for time expression, and here the period of the time is showing here. He has been living in Bangkok since he left the school. So there are some examples related to the present perfect tense. Now come to the present perfect continuous tense, where we can use it, and some example relate to its usage. So basically, here we have some usage of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, we can use it in emphasis on duration of action. Okay, for duration action we already discussed, we can use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, here the example, I have been learning French since I went to the school. Okay, I know the exact time when I started learning French. Okay, I know the exact time. So for the time expression as well as your continuous progress, you can use present perfect continuous tense. Now come to the second one, to express anger and irritation. To express anger and irritation, you will use the same tense, that is, why have you been disturbing me? Okay, here we have example in interrogative form, or we can say we have example in question form. So here, why have you been disturbing me? This sentence showing annoyance, or we can say irritation or anger. Now come to the usage of last time bound expression like since, for, lately, and how long. These kind of words is also used in a present perfect continuous tense. We have example, he has been watching TV for 2 hours and he has been smoking since 2015. So here the sentence is showing time bound expression. Now come to the structure of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, it's very similar to the present perfect tense. Okay, in the present perfect tense we are using the same concept, but the new thing in the present perfect continuous tense is we are using here been and verb in the first form plus ing. Now here we have formula for the positive sentence, and we are classified it in two parts. First is for singular subject and second for plural subject. Okay, for the all singular subject like he, she, it and any single name, we are using has helping verb and then be, and then verb is first form plus ing. So here the example can be he has been playing for 2 hours. For the plural subject we will use the same formula. Okay, I, we, you and they. Okay, with all this thing we will use have helping verb and then being, and then we will repeat the same method, that is verb is first form and for the time expression you can use since and for according to your time expression. So you have been, we have been, they have been. They have been playing football for 2 hours since 3 o'clock, like this. And we have an example. Look at the example. The example is saying they have been playing football. They have been playing football. So in the example we have plural subject. According to plural subject we are using plural helping verb, and then most important thing, being and verb is first form plus ing to show continuous action, then object, and then time expression. So this is the positive concept of present perfect continuous tense. Now come to the negative one. We are classifying it again in two parts. First for singular subject and second for plural subject. He, she, it and any single name count in a singular subject, and all the plural subject or plural name count in a plural subject. So here in the singular subject we are using the same helping verb, and the thing will be remain same, that is not take its third position. So not is taking its third position. Now count the words. First word could be he, she or it. First, second word is has, and third word is not. Okay, and then been, and then verb is first form, and then object. Or and if you have time expression according to for and since, you can use after the object. In the plural subject we have plural subject, and with the plural subject we are using have, and then not, and then been plus verb is first form plus ing. Okay, this is the contracted form of has and have. It is hasn't and haven't. Okay, an example relate to the negative sentences in the screen. They have not been playing football. They have not been playing football. So here we have they is a plural subject, have is a plural helping verb, and then we are making it negative with the help of not, and then being and verb is first form plus ing, and then football is our object. Okay, we can use haven't in the place of have not. Now come to the question 1. As we know, to make any question sentence in any kind of sentence, it is very simple. You just change first two words of positive sentence. You just change only first two words of positive sentence. Okay. So here we are using first helping verb to begin our interrogative sentence. So here I am putting helping verb first, has been, and after the helping verb you will use been, and then your singular subject. Okay, as we know, has used for singular subject, so we will start our question has with for the singular subject. Okay, has been, he, she, it. You can use any kind of singular subject. Has been he playing football, and then interrogation marks. In the plural subject we are using first have helping verb, then been, then or plural subject, that is I, we, you, they, and then verb is first form, and then our object, and if necessary time expression you will use. Okay, here we have positive example and we have interrogative example. What will we do? We will just exchange first two words of positive ones. Okay, so here the positive sentence is they have been playing football, and here this is a positive sentence because we are stopping it with full stop. And here we have an interrogative form, and here we are starting our line with helping verb. Okay, so we are extending first two words, that is we will have put first place and they will take its second place. So here I am extending first two words. Have they been playing football? And then most important, marks of interrogation, okay, or we can say question mark, okay. So you are making it positive to interrogative when you are exchanging first two words, okay. It's very simple to make any kind of question in any kind of sentence. You just put first two words, you just exchange first two words to make any question, okay. It is basically used for question when we suppose that someone will reply us in yes or no, okay. This question is also known as a yes no question, okay. If someone asks me have they been playing football, I can say yes or no, okay. If you are using WH question, your work is only that you will put first WH word here, then you will remain the formula. You will take remain the formula as we are discussing here, okay. If you are using WH word, you will first add WH word and then apply the same formula as we are discussing in question form of present perfect continuous tense. Now come to the two words to show time expression for and since, okay. For, as we discussed that it is used for period of the time. So what is for saying? For are when used for and since when talking about time, okay. Now for plus period, we use for with the period, okay. A period is a duration of time. A period is a duration of time, okay. And this is the example 10 minutes, 3 weeks and 5 years, okay. Here the meaning of for, from the beginning of the period till the end of the period. For can be used with all tenses, okay. For is not mandatory to use in a present perfect continuous tense. It could be used in a all tenses. Now come to the since point, since plus point of the time. Basically just know that for use for period of the time. We don't know the exact time when we started the work, and since use for point of the time. I know when I started my work, I will use since word. This is the story of for and since. It is summarized word or in brief words. A point is a precious moment in time. A point is a precise moment in time. For example, 6 o'clock, 13 September, Sunday. Since means from a point in the past until now, okay. So here in the since we are using exact time 6 o'clock, 13 September is the exact time and Sunday is also the exact time. Now this is the tricky approach to know about the since word, okay. If you know the calendar, you will use easily since word in any present perfect continuous tense, okay. Okay, in the calendar we can find all the things. That is days, dates, years, months and occasion, okay. In the calendar we can find Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In the calendar we can find dates 7th May, 8th July, etc. In the calendar we can find 5, 6, 7 and 2020 as we are living in, and month May, June, etc. and occasion, that is Holi, Diwali, Dashera, Eid, etc. Okay. So if you know the calendar, that is day, month, year, exact day, month, year, dates and occasion, you can use since word before the expression or the calendar thing, okay. Now come to the another ways to use since word. For exact time or clock time you will use since word, and for stages of life like childhood, and for part of each day like Monday, morning, noon, evening, etc. Okay, last night, yesterday also. So here we have some example of since, and I hope you are enjoying the class, and thank you for joining us on YouTube. Thank you very much.